Hello, my friends. It has been a long time since I've done a journal flip through video, over a year. And journaling through 2024 was a little hard for me. And I think over the next few journaling videos, I may talk about why. But I do have 4 beautiful journals here that I have filled that I'm going to flip through for you. And I hope you will indulge me. I have a little story that I've written that will maybe help you understand a little bit about what has gone on this past year and why I was away for so long. So I do hope that you enjoy. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. Please, if you enjoy, give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't, if you enjoy journaling content. Thanks for spending some time with me. There was a time when she could write. Oh, how she could write. Her journal pages once spilled over with ink and urgency, a river of words flowing from the chaos in her mind to the safety of the paper. She chronicled everything. The whispers of hope on good days, the abyss of sorrow on bad ones, and the electric rush of mania that set her hands shaking with possibility, and the darkness of paranoia curling around her thoughts like smoke. Writing was her tether, the thread that stitched her fractured mind together, until one day it wasn't. It began slowly, a hesitation, a pause where there had never been one before. The sentences in her mind, once swift and fluid, now clogged in her throat, stuck between her thoughts and the page. She tried to force them out, pressing the pen harder against the paper, but the words tangled and garbled, slipping through the cracks of her consciousness before she could catch them. So she wrote less, and then less even still. Days passed, weeks, and months. Her journal sat untouched on her bedside table, then got moved to her desk, hidden by debris, then moved to a shelf, its pages silent, longing for the touch of her anxious, trembling hands. And then the silence spread as a tiny drop of ink in a glass of water does. She found herself speaking even less, retreating inward where the words festered, unspoken, unshed, and the bottleneck of words grew tighter, a dam threatening to burst, but instead of a flood, there was only suffocating stillness, and it terrified her. She had always known that writing was more than just a habit for her. It was survival. Writing was the difference between drowning and treading water, between succumbing and fighting. Without it, she was losing herself, sinking deeper into the quicksand of her own mind. But one night, when the weight of the silence became unbearable, she reached for the journal again. Her hands trembled as tears stained her cheeks, and the pen she chose hovered over the page. And then, with the smallest flicker of defiance, she wrote a single word. Help. It wasn't much, but it was a crack in the dam, a beginning. And sometimes, a beginning is all you need. Because even in silence, the words are still there, waiting. And when they are ready, and when you're ready, they will come back to you. They always, always do. Some days, my mind is a wildfire, blazing, uncontrollable, devouring every thought before I can hold on to it. Other days, it's a dense, gray fog, thick and endless, swallowing my will, my words, and my sense of time. I live between two extremes, the manic storm and the depressive stillness, the chaos and the void. It is exhausting, and sometimes debilitating to be everything and nothing all at once. But then there's my journal. My journal is steady, and the pages never judge me. Each morning, before the world wakes, I make my coffee, and then I press my pen to paper, and I try to begin. Sometimes the words spill out in a furious slapdash rush, desperate to be caught before they scatter into the ether. Other times, I have to coax them out gently with prompts, one by one, like fireflies in the dark. I try to write down my thoughts before they can outrun me. I try to capture my impulses before they pull me under. I lay out my distractions, name them, untangle them until they lose their power over me. Journaling is my anchor. Journaling is my witness and my mirror. It helps me see the patterns, the highs that lift me into false delusions of invincibility, and the lows that whisper lies of worthlessness. It reminds me that the racing thoughts, the forgetfulness, the tidal wave of emotions, none of these things define me. They're just parts of me. And on these pages in my journals, I make sense of them. On days when I feel unstoppable, when my mind sparks with 1,000 new ideas, my journal reminds me to slow down, to breathe, and to rest before I burn too bright and explode. On nights when I feel small and hollow, when the weight of existence presses too heavy on my chest, my words are proof that I've felt this way before and I somehow survived. And that I will survive again. Journaling does not cure me. It does not erase the storms in my mind. but it gives me shelter, a place where my thoughts can land safely instead of spinning endlessly into oblivion. My journal reminds me that I am real and that I am here. I am more than the chaos. I am whole, even when I feel broken. And I want you to know that you are too. Please enjoy the rest of this flip through video and this beautiful music. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and please subscribe. I post content on mental health and my journey with schizoaffective disorder, content on journaling, fountain pens, soon to be Bible journaling, and knitting too. And I would love to share all of these joys that I have with you. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the music. Now why don't you go pick up your own journal and write. Goodbye.